Let's begin. I'm sitting on a block, but you can sit straight on the floor or a cushion or anything that you have available. I like to sit on the block because it elevates my hips and lowers my knees. And then place your hands onto your knees, relax your shoulders. Take a full breath in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Empty out completely. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now you're going to remove the block, place it to the side, and stretch out your legs in front of you, coming into a seated forward fold. You can bend your knees if you like to, otherwise you can use a strap. So it's better if you're able to hold onto your feet. So if you can't reach your toes, then I recommend you bend your knees, grab onto your big toes, and send your chest forward, hinging from the hips rather than rounding the back too much. And then maybe you can eventually walk your sitting bones back or slide your feet forward, depending on what kind of mat you've got. This mat is brilliant for sliding my feet forward. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Breathe in. Long exhale out as you slide forward. Lift up to a seat. Bring the soles of your feet together for a gentle hip opener. So press each one of your toes together and notice if you're slipping back into your lower back. Lift up onto the tops of your sitting bones. Lift your arms up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Interlace your fingers in front of your toes. Inhale. Lift your arms up. Exhale. Interlace your fingers in front of your toes and just lean forward. Again, hinging from the hips, with a gentle hip opening stretch, which can sometimes release emotions. Let the day go. Keep your breaths nice and deep with long exhales. Maybe with each breath you come a little bit further forward. Keep sending the chest forward and tilting the pelvis. Inhale, lift all the way up, and then bring the heels in closer towards your body. So staying in this butterfly position, you can interlace your fingers in front of your toes and just start to flutter your butterfly for a few moments to warm up your hips and your groins. Make sure that you're sitting up tall. And then after a few flutters, you can inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. On your next inhale, lift all the way up to the top. Bring your knees in together. Make your way down to lying down on the ground. Rock your feet up. And just allow your back to sink into the mat. Open your knees wide. Take your first 2 fingers and wrap them around your big toes, or you can also wrap them around your foot. So as you wrap your fingers around your toes, lift your heels up towards the ceiling and draw your knees down. And then you can rock from side to side. If you're feeling really flexible, you can lengthen your legs out. It feels quite nice if you are not straining on the hamstrings. Otherwise, keep the knees bent and just relax. You don't even have to breathe deeply. It's just such a beautiful restorative pose, which is the goal right now, is to de-stress. Just breathing normally and enjoying the moment. Bring your knees together. Open your arms out wide in a T shape. And take the knees over to the left-hand side, keeping the right shoulder down. Let your knees drop down to the side, let your feet rest on the ground. Maybe close your eyes, which also helps to bring your nervous system into a calm parasympathetic state. Knees back to center, swap over to the other side. So coming right up onto that right hip, left shoulder is down, knees are to the right. And then you take your gaze over to the left-hand side. Rest the knees, rest the feet. Shoulders are flat on the ground. Bring the knees back to center. Lift your feet up. And then you've got the option here is just keep your feet lifted so that you have this feeling of elevation and your head is below your heart. Preparing yourselves now for the next pose, which is going to be your legs up against the wall. Just lift your feet up, and you've got an option here to just keep your feet lifted, or if you place your hands beside you and just press them into the mat, you can flip your legs over, and this is going to give you a nice stretch in your shoulders. Use your hands to support you and touch your toes to the floor. If your toes don't touch, it's okay. They might just land here. Just see what you can manage. Breathing in and out of the nose. And then slowly bend the knees. Use your hands as brakes. Lower yourself all the way down, one vertebra at a time. Bringing your feet flat on the ground. You're going to come up to a seat. And now the best part of the whole practice is we are going to do legs up against the wall. You have the option to place your mat against the wall as something to lie on, but I've got a carpet, so I don't need to do that. Come to the wall. And the easiest way to do this, it's a little bit strange at first, but you'll manage. So get your hip close to the wall, either the left or the right hip. Get your hip as close to the wall as you can. And then come down onto your elbows. Lift your legs up and turn so that your bum is quite flush against the wall and your legs are resting very happily. Your ankles, your heels are resting on the wall. And then you can take your hands into a cactus position, which feels really nice on your shoulders, or you can lengthen your arms behind you, or you can bring your arms into a T shape. Now, the length of time that you stay here could be 5 minutes to 20 minutes. The longer you stay, the more relaxing it's going to be. And this can be quite addictive, so beware. You do this before you go to bed. This is going to be the ultimate de-stressor. You can also bring your hands, one hand on the belly and one hand on the heart. And you can breathe normally, or you can take deep breaths. Just make sure that you're comfortable. And if you need to put a bolster underneath your lower back, you can do that. Otherwise, this position is just perfect. The closer you are to the wall, the better. Breathe. You are welcome to stay here for as long as you like. I'm going to come out of it now. Just make sure you come out of it nice and safely. Support yourself with your arms. Bend your knees and just walk your feet away from the wall. Turn to the side and lift up. And there you have it. So coming back to your mat to seal off your practice. It's been my absolute pleasure to practice with you this evening, and I really hope that this de-stressing practice works for you. Please let me know in the comments if this helped you.